Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back down to the Craftworks. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm back again. Sorry I missed last weekend. There's been a lot going on and I've had hardly any time to do any editing or anything. So today I've done another video for you, and it is this. This is one of my Larp safe throwing axes. Now this has no core in it, so it's all completely flexible. It all bundles up, but it's got no latex on it yet. And this is just the basic detail. So once this is all glue coated and latexed and painted, it'll all look a lot better. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the basic build section of this. The latex and the painting you've seen me do 100 times. But a throwing axe is just slightly different. So yeah, I thought this will be a nice new video for you. So if you're new here guys, please hit that subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be alerted when I go live with new stuff. And you can always join me over on Twitch Wednesday to Friday. I stream most Wednesday to Fridays, if providing nothing goes wrong. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, the Discord channel, or the Patreon if you feel you want to help me or the channel grow more, and I'd appreciate it. So let's jump straight into the video guys, yeah? So once we've got the actual design that we want, we need to print out our template and cut it out on the paper. This will give us a nice little bit of thing to work from, which will stop us wasting a lot of foam. With our template cut out, we can start pinning it down onto some foam. This will make sure it doesn't move too much while we're trying to trace it out. Now we need 3 of these pieces of foam. This is 8mm foam I'm using, so we need 3 of these to make up the bulk of the actual weapon. Once I've cut one out with the template, I then use the one I've just cut out of the foam as my new template, so it's all nice and matching and I don't have to worry about pinning it down. Now all our foam is cut out, we need to add a little bit of weight to the head, so when this is thrown it keeps spinning nicely. So for this I'm using a little bit of false leather. I've used my template to cut out the head section, and then I'm cutting a good centimetre or so off each side, so it's just a nice little square piece that will hide inside the foam when I've cut it and trim it. Make sure you cut out enough of this leather that you want to add to the weight. Don't go too thick or it will bulge out the head. I use 2, that's all I cut out, 1 on either side of a single piece of foam, and then I will clamp the other 2 pieces of foam just like I do with any other blank I make. Now we're on to our head detail. So for this I'm using 5mm craft foam, and I'm just tracing the head, only the head, and this will be a template I will use, and then we will add that to the sides, so one to each side, so you need 2 of these. Now onto this 5mm, you can add any of the details you want to do. I'm simply just doing a simple cutout pattern that is going to cut out of this section, and then I'm going to glue it onto the side of the axe. Before I do that, once I've cut this bit out here, I will trace it identically onto the other side, and then I can glue that on as well. Now we've cut our head detail in and put it all down, glued it all in place, we can start cutting our chamfers to give it that edge that we need to make it look like an axe. Now take a little bit at a time, mark it with your pen down the middle of the cutting edge and at the side, and then try and stay within the 2 lines, cutting at a 45-degree angle. And don't forget you've got a back piece as well, try and do the same with that just to make it more of a sharp angle. Once our head chamfers are done, we can start on the main shaft. Just take a little slither off each of the corners, just so it's less sanding that we have to do. When we start sanding, please make sure you wear eye protection and a respirator. You don't want the sanding dusting your lungs or eyes at all. So here I am just using a belt sander to smooth off the bevel on my edges. The rest I will do with a rotary tool. Now the detail on the shaft. This is done using the rotary tool on the edge, so you're using just the corner bit of the bit and just putting little lines in. You can make little knots in there by just doing little curved edges around it and just gently go across it. As many lines as you like. Don't go too deep or you will weaken it even further though.
So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you
decide to build one of these nice little throwing axes. Obviously the principles are the same no matter what detail you put on it. You can make this as fancy as you like or as simple as you like I have. The wood grain, I'll show you how to do that in the video, and I've done it in other videos as well if you want to learn how to do a wood grain effect. So yeah, this is now ready for glue coat, latex and painting, and then it's off to the customer. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's a nice easy build for you, and yeah, if you're new here, please hit the bell and the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And if you really want to help the channel out, you can head over to Patreon, and it costs $1, just $1, or you could pledge as much as you like. And I post work in progress pics from my Twitch on there as well, and any other things I put on there. So yeah, I hope you'll join us, and I'll see you in the next build, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.